Welcome everybody to Bobbo's World YouTube channel. This is Bobbo's Sports Corner. I'm going to be looking over here because that's where my laptop is so I can get my information. As you can tell, I had to shave. I was trying to do something different and kind of screwed up, so clean shaving. So this kind of messes up continuity in my YouTube channel because the other videos that are going to come after this, I still have a beard because I already filmed them before, so just keep an eye out for that. Anyways, so let's start. I know with baseball, we'll start with baseball. With baseball, there's not much going on. There's the Hall of Fame nominees. In my opinion, Dustin should be in it. We'll see if he is, because I mean, he's World Series champ, MVP, that type of stuff, but he was never the guy. So we'll see if that happens. Manny Ramirez is on it, probably won't make it because of steroids and all that stuff. So we'll see what happens with that. And spring training should be happening soon. I think it's in March. Excuse me. But yeah, spring training should be happening soon. And that's really all I got for that. And the Red Sox, they lost out on Juan Soto, like I said last week. They just lost out to a free agent reliever to the Dodgers. Yeah, Tanner Scott deal. Well, I'm going to put this right here so I can just look down. But then the glare is on the glasses, but whatever. Yeah, so they definitely need to boost their bullpen, so we'll see how that works out. And I mean, if you get everybody back healthy, they should be okay. We'll see. There's really not much to report on them. So let's go to the NHL. Right now, the Maple Leafs is still on top. They are 29-16-2. They have 60 points. They're playing good. I know my guys at K-Dog and Fish are surprised they're number one. And then the Bruins are 1, 2, 3, 4, 5th place. So got to step up. So it goes Maple Leafs, Panthers, Lightning. And then that's in the Atlantic. The Jets are ahead. And then the Golden Knights are up. And then Capitals. So yeah, I mean, hopefully Bruins can be good. Today the Senators beat the Devils. The Rangers and the Canadiens play at 6, and the Red Wings and Stars play at 7. That's Central Time because I'm in New Orleans. As far as the Bruins go, their last game was yesterday. They lost to the Senators. They beat the Panthers last Saturday. They beat the Lightning. They lost to the Senators. Next game is against the Sharks. Sorry. The way this is looking, it looks like it was the Senators again. So it goes Sharks, Sharks, Devils, and then Senators. And like I said, and yeah, so the Bruins are 22-19-6. They have 6 overtime losses. That's pretty bad. Yeah, they're middle of the road. Who knows what they're gonna do this year? I watched the game yesterday. Yeah, yesterday, and they're not that great. But we'll see what happens with it. It'll get more exciting when the playoffs come and all that jazz. So let's go to the NFL. Sorry, the Major League Baseball and NHL, you don't really have much to talk about. I mean, NHL, technically you do, but I'm not the biggest NHL fan. So, go to the NFL. Yeah, so yesterday the Chiefs beat the Texans. I knew that was going to happen. But the big upset was Commanders beat the Lions. I really wanted the Lions to win because they've never really done anything. Jaden Daniels was 299 yards and 2 TDs. Goff had 3 interceptions. Yeah, that was bad. So that was 45-31. That's a high-scoring game. There's no defense. Just finalized. The Eagles beat the Rams. So my guys at K-Dog and Fish, Fish will like that because he loves the Eagles. And then tonight, Bills and Ravens face each other. That's a hard one to pick. Let's see. So they're both really good teams. Lamar Jackson, Josh Allen. I want the Bills to win. So I'll pick the Bills. I think the Bills will win. And then, in my opinion, I agree with the guys that whoever wins this game will beat the Chiefs because they barely won. Like, their whole season, they barely won games. They're lucky to have it. In that Eagles game, Saquon Barkley had a 78-yard run. That was awesome. So Bills, Ravens, I'll go Bills. And then next week it'll be Bills, Chiefs, and I'll go Bills. So Bills in the Super Bowl. And then in the NFC, it'll be Commanders versus Eagles. I would go Eagles. So it'll probably be Bills, Eagles in the Super Bowl. And Eagles would probably win. So we'll see what happens. I don't think there's any other news from the NFL other than that. Yeah. And then next, my New England Patriots. They're obviously home playing golf. They suck. They hired Mike Vrabel. I don't remember if I talked about that last week, but yeah, they hired Mike Vrabel. I think that's a good choice. We'll see who he brings in. I bet he'll bring in Josh McDaniels to be the OC. They need a new DC, I think. We'll see. And then in the draft, they have the 4th round pick. If you can get a really good lineman or receiver, go for it. But I would trade down. I would trade that pick and get a bunch of other picks and bolster your O-line and try to trade for some wide receiver. Well, actually, we have like $100 million in cap space, so go sign some guys and get Drake May the plays that he deserves, and then they'll be pretty good next year, I think. But it's all dependent on this offseason. Who comes in as coaches, who comes in as players, all that stuff. So we'll see what happens. And then, as you know, my favorite, the NBA. I think it was like one of my first games. I love basketball, but I usually just watch the Celtics. I will watch others like Pelicans because I live in New Orleans and stuff like that, but I think the Celtics are the best. But there was a game, Cleveland versus OKC, which was awesome because they're the number 1 teams in the East and the West. And last time, Cleveland beat OKC. This time, OKC beat Cleveland. So that was cool. Today's games are Nuggets Magic. I go Magic. 76ers Bucks. I'll go Bucks. Nets Thunder. Go Thunder. Bulls Trailblazers. Go Trailblazers. Wizards Kings. I'll go Kings. And the Heat beat the Spurs. And then in Jordan Poole dropped 38 points on the Warriors. That's funny. The conference, Cleveland Cavaliers are Eastern Conference. They're 35-6. Crazy. Celtics are 29-13, so they're second. Knicks 27-16. Bucks, and then Pacers and Hawks, who just beat us last night. Magic and Heat. Yeah, the Wizards suck. They're 6-34. And then in the Western Conference, the Thunder number 1, 34-7. Rockets. If I were told the Rockets would be number 2 in the West midway through the season, before the season, I would have never believed that. Ime's doing a good job. They're number 2, Grizzlies 3, Nuggets 4, Clippers 5, Lakers 6, Mavericks 7, and Timberwolves 8. So, and then Pelicans and Jazz suck. I mean, I wish Pelicans were better, but I mean, they've won 3 in a row, so who knows? The longest win streak right now, is 3 in a row by the Pelicans and the Bucks. Longest loss streak is by Wizards. They've lost 9 in a row. Yep, that's bad. Okay, and then on to my boys, the Boston Celtics. Go Celtics. I bleed green, even though I have a purple shirt on. They lost 119-115 last night to the Hawks in overtime. A lot of people I see, so they beat the Magic Friday, and everybody was happy and yay, they're back, blah, 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 blah. And then this game, they lost in overtime, and they're like, oh no, they're still in their woes. They're 8-8 in their last 16 games, and blah, blah, blah. In my opinion, this game continues from on Friday. I think they're good throughout pretty much this whole game, except for the second quarter. They only scored 15 points in the second quarter. That sucks. And then their defense sucked in the overtime. They let up 15 points, which is only 5 minutes in the overtime. So I don't think it's the same issues that they've been having. Hopefully and also Horford and Porzingis weren't there. So we'll see come Monday when they face Golden State Warriors. But I honestly don't think it's the same. But this stretch of 8-8, they're consistently inconsistent. That's how you say it. Chris Forsberg was saying that, and I believe it. It's a weird, you can't pick out what's wrong with them, but Orlando, they played awesome. I think they played really well against Atlanta for the most part. They just fell off. And that happens, back-to-back game, going to overtime, all that stuff. So we'll see. I'm not as in doom and gloom as other people are. I think this could keep going and go into the right ways. But their next game is Monday against the Warriors. And then they get the Clippers. And then they get the Clippers. And then Lakers. And then Mavs. So that would be a good test. So we'll see what happens. And then moving on to wrestling. One of my favorite things, I got the Go to Sleep Club shirt on. I love wrestling. I know a lot of people don't. I think WWE, I'm not the biggest fan about that. Like, I like certain things and I don't like certain things. Same with AEW. I like certain things. I don't like certain things. But I'm more of an AEW fan right now. But I can't stand the tribalism, who you can only be a WWE fan or only be an AEW fan. That's stupid. The Royal Rumble is coming up. I think we might see Matt Cardona in the Royal Rumble. We'll probably see Charlotte Flair. I'll give my Royal Rumble predictions in another video. They had their Raw Netflix debut. They had a couple other shows on Netflix. So it's going well. Charlotte's going to be returning. Becky's probably returning. I think they're running well. And then AEW, they have issues with Ray Phoenix, so I think they should just let him go. I love Ray Phoenix, but we'll see. What's his name? Penta debuted in WWE, so you know his brother's gonna come right behind him. And then on Wednesday was Carnage, and Moxley beat Will Hobbs, but that was with the help of the Death Riders. I think it might be leading up to eventually Darby Allin coming back. Right now he's trying to climb Mount Everest, but I think he'll come back and be the one to beat John for the AEW World title. They have Copeland going after Moxley right now. So that's probably a good feud to have, but I don't think Cope will win. But I do like the team of Rated FTR. I think they should go for the trios. Maybe that's a way to stick it to the Death Riders, is for them to win the trios titles. We'll see what happens. So yeah, I mean, I think it's all going good. Then they're having a pay-per-view soon, so we'll see what happens. But if you like this video, go like, subscribe, comment, share, all that good stuff. If you want to donate, go to sweetsadie.org. That is my nonprofit that I have in honor of my sister. We're trying to raise money for the scholarship right now, so please go check that out. And we're trying to boost this YouTube channel, trying to get more eyes on it, trying to get more subscribers, and I would love to be able to like interview wrestlers or NBA guys or celebrities or whatever. So I'm trying to reach out to people for that, so we'll see what happens with that. And if you know anybody, let me know. So yeah, I hope you enjoyed this video. Yeah, go like, subscribe, comment, share, all that good stuff. And that was Bobbo's Sports Calendar on Bobbo's World YouTube channel. Peace. Have a good day.